And we're live from Lafayette, Louisiana, at Louisiana Christian Academy, the Knights Field, here to watch Louisiana Krewe against Mississippi Brilla. That's the second match of the USL 2 Mid-South Conference season. The first game they had, it was in Mississippi. LA Krewe got a win of 2-0, and now we have a second game here in Lafayette, Louisiana. Right now it's exactly 6:58. My name is Pedro Diaz, and I'm here with Seth Mansfield. Seth Mansfield, do you have anything you think about the game today?
Yeah, Pedro, look, beautiful night tonight for a soccer match. Excited about seeing the Krewe take on Brilla. It's going to be really interesting to see how this plays out. Right out of the gate, the last game they played, Brilla kind of jumped on top of Krewe, wasn't able to finish some opportunities, and Krewe was ultimately able to get the win. But look, we're getting halfway through the season here. Both these teams have their eyes on playoffs, two programs that want to always eye the postseason. So it'll be interesting to see how they set up and how aggressive they get with each other out of the gate.
I think you said we're here with the national anthem.
Number 5, Santiago Diosa. Number 6, Santosa Dove. Number 7, Michael Bell. Number 10, Jinsun Chung. Number 11, Nicholas Atkinson. Number 17, Johnny Smith. Number 18, Ludo Juarez. 19, Jordy Jorkovic. Number 20, Timo Bookins. And number 23, Gabriel Possessa. Now, in goal for your LA Krewe, number 1, Max Hickey. Number 2, Juan Braz. Number 3, Yanis Valim. Number 4, Rafael Gonzalez. Number 5, Gonzalo Carrasco. Number 20, Yago Rodriguez. Number 8, Paul Miller. Number 11, Ricky Calaban. Number 16, Albert Montague. Number 19, Caio Teixeira. And number 50, Kwesi Weston. Led by our coach, Juan Oliva. Head ref tonight is Tyler Mitchell. AR1 is Jordan Gray. AR2 is Mark Miller. And the fourth official is Kirk Kelly. We'd like to give a special shout out tonight to the LA Krewe Rush 2015 Boys Green winner of the LA Krewe raffle for selling the most tickets and for supporting local soccer. Congratulations to our LA Krewe Rush 2015 boys. Great job, guys.
And before we throw it back to Pedro for some play-by-play, one player to keep an eye on in this game would be number 2, Juan Braz, a center back for the Krewe. His first time back since actually the home opener this year when he put in 45 minutes, a solid 45 minutes. I think, we were calling that game, and he was probably working towards a man of the match performance, had a goal, and really did well, won a bunch of tackles, bunch of duels in the back line, and was distributing really well out of the back line. So it'll be interesting to see, his first time back in since the first match of the season. Otherwise, Krewe setting up. It looks like they're setting up really the way they've set up for the majority of the games this year, and we'll see how Mississippi's able to counter some of the things that Krewe is wanting to do tonight, especially with the 2-0 loss last time these two teams met up.
All right, Seth, and we're here with the kickoff. We have already on his second game, Juan Bras with the ball. Rafa switched the field to Caio. Caio playing in a right back position. That's his first time playing for LA Krewe in a right back position. He comes from Xavier University. He's showing us some good games as a defender, but that's the first time we see him as on the right back. Now Brilla with the ball. That's number 5, Diosa with the ball. Long ball to Chung. Caio tried to block him, missed the shot. Chung down the left side. Try to make a cross. Juan Bras with the block. And it's going to be a throw-in for Brilla. Throw-in from Diosa. Pass to Chung. Chung found number 7, Bell. Bell with the number 6, Duke. Goes back to the keeper, Colin. Cole taking his time. Seems like Krewe is not trying to press their team on the attacking sides, waiting for Brilla across their field. Now Zwane with the ball. That was Bell with the ball. Tried a long ball to number 17, Smith. That was offside. That's our first offside of the game. Right now on our game we have 89 degrees Fahrenheit. This start of summer in Lafayette. So we already been having some strong heat this past games, but now we're officially summer and 89 degrees right now. Juan with the ball. Open up to Rafa on the left side. Rafa tries to pass to Yanis. Blocked by Brilla. Both teams fighting for the ball. Brilla ended up having it for a while. Juan tried a slide tackle. It's going to be the first foul of the game from number 2, Juan Bras. Seems like we have Djukovic and Chung seeing who's going to take the free kick for Brilla. Brilla right now is on the fourth position in the Mid-South Division with 5 points against Louisiana Krewe with 14 points. Both teams have 7 matches played. This their 8th match for the game. And we got a free kick, block on the Louisiana Krewe's wall. Gonzalo with the ball finds Rafa White, who tries to play a long ball for Paul, blocked by Brilla. Both teams still fighting for the ball. And that's going to be a throw-in for Louisiana Krewe. Yeah, it seems like we have Kwesi on this striker again. The last game against Little Rock, Joan Oliva, Coach Joan, tried to surprise Little Rock with putting Kwesi on the right side. And that's a good ball from Caio. Almost found Kwesi, but great block also from Bell from Mississippi Brilla. Now Brilla with the ball. That's a foul on Paul Moore, number 8. And thank you guys for watching our game on the stream. We have a chat, so if you guys want to send a message to us, I know we have players from all over the world, so if family, friends are watching from all over the world, if you guys want to send a message in Portuguese, English, we're gonna try German too. Whatever y'all have, we send it to us, and we try to respond to you guys here. Appreciate the support, and right now for people watching, so we appreciate you guys watching from all over. And that's a foul for Louisiana Crew. It seems like Gonzalo with the ball. Looks like we're going to have a cross. That's about the 25th yard line. Brilla's keeper's on top of the little box. That's a good cross from Gonzalo. Good defense from Brilla's goalkeeper, Colin. Iago Rafa, who tried to find a long ball to Poe. Blocked by number 8, Swain. It's going to be a throw-in. And it's going to be a throw-in for Mississippi Brilla. Swain's taking a while trying to find his teammate to find. He found Chung. Chung trying to find Smith. Ball is still in the air, and both teams fighting for the ball. Poe tried to cross the field to Yanis. It was a little bit long. It's going to be goal kick for Mississippi Brilla.
Yeah, Pedro, in the first 6.5 minutes, it's a little choppy. Not a whole lot of flow to the game right now. I think if you'd ask Coach Joan at this point, he'd probably want Gonzalo Carrasco on the ball a little more. He seems to be able to dictate play and really get things kick-started from the midfield. He hadn't seen much of the ball yet, and it's been kind of choppy so far between Brilla and Krewe.
I agree, Seth. Seems like both teams are trying to control the ball, keep the possession. We know Joan Oliva's idea is to keep the ball as much as he can, and that's a good idea from the cross from Mississippi. It's going to be a corner for Mississippi Brilla. But as I was saying, to keep the ball on their feet. That's why we have Gonzalo. That's why we have Ricky on our midfield. And this is the 7th match between Brilla and LA Crew. Chung with the corner on the PK spot, and it's gonna be a goal kick for Louisiana Crew. So that's the 7th match between Louisiana Crew and Mississippi Brilla. Last season, Mississippi Brilla got 2 wins against LA Crew. The second game they won in Lafayette, and Louisiana Crew was able to give a little bit a taste of their medicine on their trip onto Mississippi, the first game this season. Now we're going to the 7th match. Louisiana Crew has 2 wins and 4 losses against Brilla. Again, Louisiana Crew is on the 2nd position with 14 points, and Mississippi Brilla is on the 4th right now with 5. With a win from LA Crew today, they get on the 17 point and get closer to Little Rock Rangers, which have the 1st position with 20 points. And the Mississippi Brilla, with a win, they are able to jump to the 3rd position in front of Hattiesburg. So right now we have Gonzalo with the ball, try to find Ricky. And Mississippi got the ball back. Finds Smith on the right side of the field. Good block by Juan Braz is going to be a throw-in for Mississippi. Quickly thrown by Mississippi Brilla. Find number 6, Duke. Duke finds back to the defenders. Now we have number 20, Bonkers, find on the right side with Diosa. We pass it back to Colin, who found Wayne on the left side of the field. Now Chung with the ball, a little bit of space. Iago gets the ball back from him. Find Kyle real quick, and now Gonzalo with the ball. Quickly, a lot of pressure whenever Gonzalo gets the ball. A lot of Mississippi Brilla players jump on Gonzalo as soon as he touched the ball, and Mississippi has the ball back. So, Seth, after seeing this ball on Gonzalo, what do you think is going to be the Mississippi? You have an idea? What do you think Mississippi is going to do?
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to crowd Gonzalo Carrasco and Ricky when they've got the ball in the center of the pitch. Here he's got a little bit of space. But, Pedro, this match is starting out the exact same way it did the last time we played him earlier in the season. Brilla came out and really had a little bit of control in the game for the first quarter hour. The first 15 minutes of the match. Krewe was able to work themselves into it and ultimately really control the game a little bit. Get out of there with the 2-0 victory. But this is playing out a lot like it played out the last time.
I agree. It's a little both teams trying to get possession. Now we have a corner for LA Crew. Seems like Gonzalo is going to take the free kick. Gonzalo on the ball on the corner kick on the farther side of the field. We have a bunch of tall players on LA Cruz inside the box, and the cross seems to try to find Ricky, quickly defended by Mississippi Brilla. Now Hoffa with the ball, tries a shot, and it's going to be a goal kick for Mississippi Brilla. Goal kick taken by Colin. Finds Bonkers on the right side, who tried to find a long ball. Albert was able to block and has a lot of space for Albert. Tries to find Paul. Bonker was able to read it and finds Djukovic on the right side. Hoffa was able to get a block there. Yeah, it seemed like Albert had a few options there. He had Ricky trying to make a run. He had Paul trying to make a run. He seemed like he's trying to find Paul. And it's going to be another foul on Juan Bras. Now on the right side of the field, close to the throw-in. Seems like Djukovic is going to take the free kick for Mississippi Brilla. Chung is also walking over there. Let's see who's going to take the free kick this time. Seems like both players will take the free kicks for Mississippi Brilla. It's Chung and Djokovic. Long ball by Djokovic. Quickly saved by Max. Still ball in front of Louisiana Cruz box with Mississippi Brilla. That's number 23 with a great ball for Djokovic. Try to cross back. And Chung in front of the ball. Good save by Max. What a save by Max. Mississippi still has the ball. Now we have Bell trying to find back to number 23. Mississippi crossed the whole field right now. Djokovic with a long ball trying to find a cross. It's going to be a goal kick for Louisiana Crew. That was a good play by Mississippi Brilla and an even better save by Max Hinkie. Seth, just looking at, I know that's Max's first season with LA Crew. What do you think so far has his season?
Yeah, common presence back there. He's had some great saves this year. A shot stopper back there, but he's really been a pleasant surprise with his feet. Also, he's an option back there to play out of the back. But look, a big guy, a guy with a lot of experience, European experience coming in. German raised. He learned to play over in Germany. I think in Frankfurt, if I remember, Eintracht Frankfurt. Really done a good job this year. Again, a good shot stopper. I mean, you can see that. You watch one match with him, and you see he's a shot stopper.
That's a long ball from Hoffa to Kwesi on the right side. Kwesi with a lot of space. He's one-on-one against Zwane. He tried to cross on the left side to Giannis. Giannis was able to save it. It was a little bit long, but Giannis was still able to save it. It's going to be a throw-in for LA Crew. And yes, Seth.
Pedro, just seeing what Kwesi did right there, his game's changed a little bit this year. In the past, 3 years, he's been a goal scorer, looking to score as many goals as possible. Really, your kind of typical old school number 9. This year, he's been much happier to provide that outlet to work with his back to goal and really to get into those half spaces, both on the right and left side, and look to distribute and play his teammates through.
I think that's great to have a play like, there's a short pass from Albert. Now we have Chung one-on-one with Max. Chung dribbles go through the keeper, and he gets the post. Still Smith with the ball. Albert was able to save it. And still both teams fighting for the ball. Smith ended up having the ball, and that was Chung hit the crossbar, and Smith Shot got blocked by Albert on top of the line, and it's gonna be a throw-in for Mississippi Beer. But what a play right now! It's gonna be a goal. It's gonna be a goal kick for LA Crew. But what a play that just happened! It seems like Mississippi Beer is trying to. They look at the bad touches and they're trying to press on the bad touches. That's some good coaching by Jordan Perron from Mississippi Beer. It seems like every time LA Crew gets a bad touch or gets a touch where it's a square touch, Mississippi Beer tries to press those balls. And right now, Chung had a great chance. He hit the crossbar, and Albert was able to recover himself and save the rebound from Smith on top of the line. Now we have LA Crew here with Kwesi on the right side. Kwesi with a little bit of space. Still keeping the ball. Was able to get out of Chung. Kwesi with a long ball to Giannis all the way across the field. Conlon from Mississippi Beer was aware of the long ball. He blocked it. Now Gonzalo was able to keep it. Found Ricky. Ricky with some quick touches with Paul. Find Ralph on the right side, left side with a little space across, and nobody was able to touch. It's going to be a corner. It's actually going to be a corner for Mississippi.
So, Pedro, what we saw there, and I was just about to say, say something about Paul. Paul checked all the way back into the midfield, and he pulled one of those defenders. If they're going to step high and press, we're going to have our front three finding those spaces to find feet there. Well, then Kwesi does it. He works it all the way back and plays a good, dangerous ball in. But those front three are going to have to work back if they're going to press them.
That's true. Those runs in front of Mississippi's defense is going to be important today, apparently. That's a good cross on the first post, and that's going to be a goal. And that's a goal for Louisiana Crew. The linesman has his flags up. Seems like the linesman has his flag up. But Gonzalo was able to find Kwesi on the first post. The keeper saved it. Kwesi got the rebound, found Ricky on the back post, but apparently maybe it looks like Ricky was on the offside. Still a good play by LA Crew. It was a very crowded box, so it's hard to say who was off and who was not, but it seemed like from here, it seemed like Ricky Kaliman was offside. Now we have Brilla try a long pass to the left side. Smith with a little bit of space across, and ball is still on the line. No, it's going to be a corner kick, another corner kick for Mississippi Brilla. All right, Seth, what do you think of the last play on the corner?
Yeah, tough to see from where we are. It did look on there, bad angle. What I did see, though, is I saw two big guys in Kwesi and Ricky attacking the ball in the air. I think there's opportunities there, especially with Juan Braz also for set pieces. So what I'd take away from that is that there's an opportunity there on set pieces for the Crew.
Yeah, the set pieces are always important of these kind of games. They're battle games. Both teams are close to each other. There's a good corner from Mississippi Brilla. Still on top of the box, and we have Bell try to shot from the top of the box. It's going to be a goal kick for the Louisiana Crew. But again, yes, those set pieces in these close games are very important. They can be the decider. We never know. That was a good ball by Gonzalo, and unfortunately was offside. But it seems like that's a way that Louisiana Crew can explore. Juan with a little bit of space, trying to find out what he's going to do, make his decision. Opens up to Caio. Caio finds Gonzalo. Now Juan with the ball again. Finds Half on the left side. Half back to Juan. Albert has the ball now with a little bit of space to advance. Finds back Juan. These slow passes are putting Mississippi back on their defense side. Juan tried a long ball to Ricky, and that's another offside for Louisiana Crew.
So when they finally got Brilla kind of pinned back right there, Brilla got really central. We had Caio and Rafa were both open on the outsides. I think if we can get Brilla to get a little compact and centralized, we'll be able to exploit the wings here.
Kwesi try to win the ball from Bell and goes back to Colin, the goalkeeper. But I agree with you, Seth. It seems like whenever LA Crew has the ball, their idea is to stretch the field as much as possible to make the field big for Louisiana Crew and create more space on Mississippi Brilla's defense. That's why we can see also sometimes we're gonna see Ricky, we're gonna see Gonzalo going up with the forwards. And again, is another press on on Louisiana Cruz defense. That this time was number 11 Atkinson, but this time Tyler Mitchell, the ref Tyler Mitchell saw a foul on Rafa. But now we're able to see even 20 minutes in, and we can see what both teams' proposals are. Whenever Louisiana Crew has the ball, we see that Ricky starts dropping to the attacking position as we have Paul on the striker position right now. It seems like Paul and Quasi are switching positions from right wing to striker, something that they did against Little Rock and it worked well. And because with Paul on the as a striker, we have a little bit more mobility than Quasi. Quasi has the size and Paul has the speed. Both players are able to interchange that in the middle of the game, and depending on what João Oliva wants it. But what do you think of those runs from Ricky and whenever Pauls drops in, Seth? Hold on that. That's a good ball from Mississippi. That's Smith with the ball. He tried to dribble up. Albert was able to block it, and it's going to be a corner kick for Mississippi Brilla.
Yeah, Pedro, on Ricky and Paul, I think you're right. I think there's going to have to be some interchange there. What Brilla is doing a really good job of right now, and you had mentioned it earlier, they're getting tight on the turn. They're not letting the Crew find space and get turned upfield. They're making switches hard, and any slight mistouch is being closed down real fast. It's provided Brilla with some opportunities here, and they're working hard for it. They deserve the opportunities they're getting. But yeah, Ricky and Paul, they've got to keep that interchange going if they're going to keep Brilla honest in the middle of the field.
And we have number 19 Djukovic again on the corner kick. As a cross on the first post, Rafa was able to block it. Still Brilla with the ball. Now Chung finds a cross on the second post, and we have Max Hinkin with the save. Now we have Quesi with the ball on the left side finds Jans on a run. Jans on one-on-one with Diosa. Giannis was getting a little fancy there. Find Quesi again. And Quesi, 1-2 touches back to Giannis. Giannis trying to find a cross on the second post. Gonzalo was not there yet. And it's going to be a throw-in for Mississippi Brilla. But I believe it's very interesting to see this interchange. As you mentioned, Quesi is able to play as a striker, to play on the wings. And now with after the last game against Little Rock, you find Paul playing as a striker as well and interchanging with Quesi. That definitely makes the other team's defense harder to do. It gets them confused, those runs behind their defense. Now we have Juan with a little bit of space on Mississippi Brilla. Quick touches between Paul and Ricky. Ricky with the ball trying to find Giannis, and that's blocked by Mississippi. And that's a foul on Ricky. Ricky, foul number 6, Duke. Both players on the ground right now. We hope it's nothing serious. So both players seem fine. We're 24 minutes in right now. It's 89 degrees, and on a sunny day in Lafayette, sun has not given a break to anybody here, either the fans or the players. But it seems like both teams have their proposal very showed up right now. And after 24 minutes of game, we have Louisiana Crew trying to find those balls in the middle, and Mississippi Breeze is gonna try to find that wide areas, and then use the not allow Louisiana Crew to try to switch the field, try to turn their bodies on waiting on those bad touches from Louisiana Crew players to make a press. Now we have Juan Braz with the ball again on the back in defense. Try to find a strong pass to Rafa, and again Mississippi try to press on those bad passes. And Tyler sees a foul on Albert right now. It's going to be a foul for Louisiana Crew. Iago with the ball. Finds Juan Braz right now. Juan with a little bit of space. Open up to Rafa. Rafa tries to find Giannis, blocked by number 3. 23 Pies. Albert and Chung on the high with the headers. Albert was able to find Ricky. Ricky couldn't find anybody with his pass. Seemed like he tried to find Paul more Now Colin trying to spend some time with the leather team getting position. Finds the Bonkins on the right side. Bonkins with a long ball to number 11, Atkinson. Juan with the block. Juan finds Kyle. Kyle's rise up the field. It's going to be a throw in for Louisiana Crew. Kyle quickly throws for Yago. Yago finds Juan again. Albert finds Kwesi on the left side. Back to Albert. Albert with the long ball to Paul. Seth, now with 26 minutes in, what do you think of the Mississippi Brilla's press?
Yeah, we're watching them, Pedro. What they're doing, as soon as they go out of possession, they've got 5 pressing. They've got their 9-17 who's kind of working the center backs, getting them to press a certain direction, and then they've got wings and 2 midfielders who are really getting tight on our 6 and on our fullbacks when they're trying to get the ball up the field. It's going to be important that we continue to try to work through their press by breaking those lines. Oh, here we go. Big opportunity for Brilla. Oh, there it is.
And that's number 17, Smith with a goal for Mississippi Brilla. Juan Bras tried to find a long pass to Yanis as LA Cruz been trying to find those long balls on the wide areas. This time blocked by seemed like it was number 17, Smith, who blocked the pass and was able to get the ball on a 3v3 against LA Crew players. Smith got the shot. Actually, Smith found Atkinson on the right side, who got the shot. He got a good shot, blocked by Max Hinkie, and Smith was able to get a rebound. 1-0 Mississippi Brilla right now with 27 minutes in.
Pedro, it's just a high-intensity press that we have right now. Crew look a little uncomfortable on the ball. Some uncharacteristic mistakes. Easy things to clean up by just calming down. But Brilla right now are doing a great job of putting the Crew in a position to where they've got to make perfect passes. The touches have to be perfect. I mean, it's an impressive display right now from Brilla. They look really organized.
Yeah, it seems like they're letting our defense, LA Cruz defense, play with the ball, have a little bit of space. As soon as they try to find a pass between each other or try to break the lines on their passes, that's when Brilla tried to put a little bit more press on LA Crew players, and that's how they were able to find the goal. They read Juan Bras' long pass, were able to block it, and on a quickly counterattack, they got a rebound. And it's throw in right now for Louisiana Crew. Gonzalo with the ball finds Yago, who finds Caio. Caio passes it back to Juan Albert, and it's going to be a throw-in for Mississippi Brilla. And there's another press from Mississippi Brilla to win the ball back. Chung with the ball now. It's going to be another throw-in for Mississippi. Smith leaves the ball for Swain to take the throw-in. Swain waiting for his teammates to make a run. He finds Smith, finds Djokovic. Djokovic trying to dribble past Kwesi. Kyle was there to block in. It's going to be another throw-in for Mississippi Brilla. We got Swain on the ball. Swain finds Smith. Smith with a little bit of space. Finds Chung. Chung with space to shoot. Juan with the block. Now we have Yanis. Yanis with the long ball to Paul. Paul is going to try to fight this ball against Wayne. Against Bell. Paul was able to keep it in. They're still fighting. And it's going to be a foul on Paul Moore. Colin with taking the free kick, finding Bell. Bell with a little bit of space. looking for someone to pass. Tries a long ball to number 19, Djukovic. That was number 11, Atkinson. Again, Atkinson with the ball, finds Smith on the right side. Smith dribbling up the field against Juan Bras, looking for someone in the box. Fakes a cross, now with the cross, and Kaya was able to block it. We got Kwesi saving the ball, and number 23, Pies tried a shot. Still Mississippi with the ball, try cross from Djukovic, saved by Rafa. Paul controls the ball now in the midfield, and it's going to be a free kick for Louisiana Crew. That was Bunker's foul on Paul Murr. I would like to take this little break to give a props to our sponsors. We have Morgan Stanley, Lane Construction, Investment Partners of Acadiana, Dwyer's, Viva La Waffle, Hargrave Chiropractic, Louisiana Pro Roofing, Apex Training, Deuce Dental, Doug Ashe, Dave and Busters, Dane Melancon, LeBlanc Motorworks, Skill Masters, Cajun Costumes, and El Pollo Loco. We also have El Pollo Loco serving our fans some chicken and some food from their menu here on the field. We appreciate those guys for coming because for those who are not from Louisiana, Louisiana has been growing. The soccer community has been growing here in Louisiana, and these sponsors definitely make it help to happen. And that's another foul. Juan Braz and Tyler Mitchell saw it was enough for a yellow card. That's the first yellow card of the game for Juan Braz. Like his third foul. Seems like Tyler was not. But again, as I was saying, that was we appreciate our sponsors to helping the soccer community to grow up here in Louisiana, in Lafayette specifically. That's a block by number 23 pass, finds Smith, and Juan clears the ball. There's going to be a throw-in for Mississippi Brilla.
Yeah, Pedro, I don't think the Crew's been able to play the way they want to play, and that's all credit to Brilla for what they're doing tonight. Crew's not able to work through the midfield and then exploit the flanks with the speed and the dribblers that the Crew have. They might take an opportunity like a little quick. It's a very blue collar effort out here. They're putting in a lot of effort to close the Crew down, and when they get the ball, Djukovic is doing a great job of quickly distributing to some explosive, talented players up top right now.
Correct, and just like we have Poe as a striker, they have Smith in the striking position. Strikers are able to open up the field for their wingers. We seen on the goal actually. After Smith made the press, he was on the right side, and again with the ball, he's on the right side. He gets on the wide areas. He allows his wingers or Djukovic or whoever's in the midfield to make those runs in the middle, and that's how they got the goal. And they were able to create some chances from there as well. It's going to be an offside for Mississippi Brilla. Juan Braz on the ball now. That's by the 25th yard mark. Juan pass back to Max. Max to Iago. Iago with a little bit of space. Now Albert on the ball. Albert trying to find a teammate. Finds Ricky in the midfield. Ricky finds Caio on the right side. Caio takes some time. Finds Juan's all the way back. As soon as Louisiana Cruz cross the midfield, that's when Mississippi Brilla tries to press. Again, another press on Gonzalo. Juan tries a long ball to Kaya, who finds Kwesi on the right side. Kwesi with a little bit of space right now on a one-on-one against Wayne. Tries a cross on the second post to Ricky. Colin first. Colin quickly finds number 16 to play. Dios on the right side with a little bit of space. Finds a pass to number 11, Atkinson. Atkinson tried to cross, and that was blocked by Juan Braz. After LA Cruz chance that ended up being an offside, seems like Brilla found themselves, found how to control LA Cruz ball, and they've been giving LA Cruz midfielders and attackers a hard time. Every time they receive the ball, every time they get a touch on the ball, we have a swarm of players wearing white jerseys trying to get the ball back. Corner from Chung on the PK spot, and Kwesi to get it out of the box. Djokovic trying to find back to the Conlon. Paul was trying to chase that ball, not quick enough. Now Ricky with the ball. Ricky finds Giannis. Again Ricky. Rafa with a little bit of space on the left side. Iago finds Caio. Caio back to Ricky finds Paul Moore on the left side again. Paul Moore was able to find the cross, finds Giannis, and it's going to be another offside on Giannis. That's going to be LA Cruz's third offside of the game with 37 minutes in. But that was a good idea. We saw Ricky open up to the field now, allowing runs in the middle of the field. That was how he found Paul, and then Paul again tried to find Giannis, who actually a left wing, and make a run in the midfield. What do you think about that play, Seth?
Yeah, I agree, Pedro. And what they also did, they quickly switched the field there. We had the field on the right, quickly played back and switched to the left, and we were able to find the spaces. It's too hard of a ball. Hinkie will be able to control that one. But yeah, it's quicker through. The press is so aggressive right now. All this allows them to set up and close down. If we're quicker and we switch the field with the ball, we'll be able to find opportunities. But again, Brilla, you have to tip the cap. I mean, they're doing a great job.
That's right. Now Max will have the ball. Find Juan. Ricky on the left side again. Ricky trying to find a long ball to Kwesi West, and Kwesi to a good header to Paul. Paul with a little bit of space, going to take a shot, and it's going to be a goal kick. That's one of the best chances LA Crew had so far. That was a long ball from Ricky, who finds Kwesi. That's our tall player in the attacking side, and Kwesi likes to play for those balls. He finds those headers, and whenever he's there for those headers, we usually have Paul. We have all LA Cruz wingers making the run behind. This time was Paul. Albert with the block. Paul has the ball on top of the box. Quickly recovered by Mississippi Brilla. Paul again. Still Mississippi Brilla fighting for the ball. He got Zwane now and Pice. Pice find a good pass to Smith. Djokovic looking for someone. Djokovic with Smith. Gonzalo on the press was almost able to get it. Smith tried to switch the ball, and Rafa has some little bit of space now. And Caio. Caio looking for teammates. Finds Gonzalo in the midfield. Juan with a little bit of space finds Rafa on the left side. Rafa finds Gonzalo in the midfield. Back to Juan. Juan look around to make a decision. Finds Ricky. Ricky with a little bit of space. Finds Rafa on the left side. Rafa has space to advance. He's driving off the field. Rafa tried to find Paul there. A little bit was behind Paul the pass. But LA Crew was able to save it. Keep the ball. And now Ricky with the ball finds Paul in the midfield. Paul's on the ground. The ref didn't think it was a foul. Now we have Chung on the left side. That's a foul on Ricky. Yellow card for Ricky Kalaman.
Yeah, Pedro, the captain knew what he was doing right there. Brilla was breaking out. I think he'd take that yellow right there. Looked like Paul thought he got fouled. Looked like a lot of contact. Couldn't tell how much of the ball was won in the tackle on Paul, but the captain getting back quickly there to stop the play, to stop the break. I think you're seeing a little more control now out of the Crew. What's happened those last two times they've had the ball, Ricky's dropped back deep into the midfield, and it looks like immediately when he gets the ball, he's looking to play that long ball. Kwesi's made runs across from this right wing across that central channel, and I think they're looking for those knockdowns right now, which against a team that's going to press 5 and 6 up against you is a good way to play past them.
That's right. Whenever you take Ricky out of the midfield zone as well, Enrique is a player that likes to play by the defenders. Whenever you find him out of by the defenders, he can find those long balls the way he found on Kwesi. Kyle tried to find Poe. Right now, it was a little bit too strong, and balls back with Colin. Colin exchanging passes with Bell. Colin with a long ball to Chung. Kyle was able to save it. It's going to be a throw in for Mississippi Brilla. Zwane find Chunks in the midfield. Chung was able to get out of two LA Crew players and finds back Zwane back, and it's going to be a throw in for LA Crew. Now it seems like Ricky, instead of going forward, he's trying to get close to our defenders to get the ball and try to make the plays from the defense now. Early in the game, we were able to see Ricky at the front. Now whenever he gets out, he opens the space for Yanis, Poe, and Kwesi at the front. Now Yanis on the left side. Yanis finding the ball with Diosa. Still Yanis. Was able to pass the ball, try to cross. It's going to be a corner kick for LA Crew.
Yeah, so Pedro, you hit the nail on the head. Ricky Kalaman dropped all the way back into the back line just now. Coach Joanne wants him to get the ball at his feet and have him distribute out of the back. He brings the captain's calm to the back line right now for the distribution.
That's right. And whenever Ricky gets out of the offense side, he's going to bring a defender with him. That creates more space as well, and that's what we need at the front. Seems like we have Iago on the corner kick. Iago fights Yanis. Yanis tried a foot shot with the left shot. It's going to be another corner for LA Crew. That was a good idea. It seems like a play that they practice. That was a pass on the ground by Iago to Yanis. Yanis tried to shoot with his left foot. It was blocked by Mississippi BS defense. Now we have Gonzalo on the corner again. Gonzalo with the corner in the second post. Kwesi was there. Kwesi was there to get it, and Colin was able to save Kwesi's header. It was a strong ball and a good run from Kwesi. The ball seemed to be a little too strong for him to get it the way he liked it. Now Colin finds Zwane on the left side. Albert was able to block the pass. Kwesi tried a 1-2 Ricky. Ricky with the pass a little bit too strong. Colin taking his time right now. We're 45 minutes in, almost halftime. So Mississippi is going to try to keep their ball, make the time pass a little bit until halftime. Kwesi tried a header to Ricky Kalaman. Both teams still fighting for the ball. It's going to be a handball, LA Crew. Mississippi Brilla's ball. Brilla taking all the time they can to take the free kick, just waiting for the halftime. Bell with a long ball to Smith on the left side. Smith was not able to control it. It's going to be a throw-in for LA Crew. Albert looking for teammates. Try to find Ricky. Kwesi and Zwane fight for the ball. It's going to be a free kick on Kwesi. Albert finds Kaya, who finds Iago. Iago to Kalaman. Kalaman back to Kayo. Kayo with a little bit of space now to advance. Looking for teammates. Tries a long ball to Kwesi. It was a little bit far from Kwesi. Now Brilla with the ball. Blocked by Juan. Juan trying to find another pass. Finds Poe up top. Poe to Rafa with a little bit of space. Rafa finds Yanis, who finds Ricky. Ricky with a little bit of space finds Albert on the right side. Albert try to find the cross, blocked by Brilla, and cleared by Brilla. Kai with the space here on the back side. Iago finds one. Gonzalo back to Juan. Juan finds Kwesi on defense. Kwesi trying to find Young. Ended up falling on Paul's feet. Ricky with the ball now. Good turn by Ricky. Good read by Mississippi Brilla as well. And tried a long ball. And Hinkie there to save the ball. Hinkie outside of the goal. Clears the ball to throw in. And that's halftime. Exactly 7:50 here in Louisiana Lafayette. 1-0 for Mississippi Brilla. Good game by both teams. Mississippi Brilla was able to control a lot of LA Cruz attempts. What do you think of this first half, Seth?
Yeah, Pedro, I think into halftime, I mean, Mississippi Brilla is going to be the happier of the two teams. I think they came out with a pretty clear plan, and they did a great job of executing it. I don't think this is a mountain to climb for the Krewe. I think that if they calm down, play the ball a little quicker, a little crisper, you'll see them able to exploit those spaces. But, yeah, I mean, this feels like one of those games where maybe a Junior Durant or somebody like that off of the bench can come in and give you a little spark, give you that 1v1 flair, start putting some pressure on the back line. But, again, Brilla came in with a pretty clear plan to press. They did a fantastic job of doing it. And you know, they go in with the 1-0 lead. But this is not a mountain to climb for Coach Joanne and the Krewe. I think they make the adjustments at halftime, and we see a different game plan coming out.
I'm right with you, Seth. It seems like having Junior, we have Poe Espinosa on the bench, the two players that can dribble around, like the ball on their feet. We also have Alfie, who likes to score goals. Joan's going to have some work to do now at halftime, talking with the player, but it's not a mountain to climb. We have some just a little adjustments to do, be able to keep the ball being more comfortable with the ball on our feet, and be able to get away of those press from Mississippi Brilla. And we'll see what becomes for the second half. In 15 minutes, we're going to have the second half. So if you guys want to go to the restroom, if you guys want. And that's right now what you guys see on the field is Little Gym of Acadiana. They're playing with some little kids. They have a little game there. And that's the organization that we have here in Lafayette. Again, always trying to grow the soccer community. LA Crew always trying to connect with the Lafayette's community. Seth, you've been here more than me in Lafayette. I wanted to ask you, how you think the soccer community has grown here in Lafayette, and how you think is LA Crew's influence on it?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. You know, Krewe, for instance, this year, Krewe took a day and came out to Little Gym of Acadiana, a fantastic organization in Lafayette that promotes movement and activity and getting off the couch and out of the house for kids. They did a day with Little Gym of Acadiana. They've really ingrained themselves in the community. I mean, I've been here my whole life, and what Coach Joanne and what this club and what these players are doing for the soccer community here and the community as a whole has been really, really fun to watch and really something that has been easy to get behind. But yeah, I mean, you look here, we got Lafayette's youth out on the field right now for a halftime show, and you just love it.
That is great. And if you look at our fans, a lot of our fans also kids are also a lot of families here. So that's what we're trying to build here with LA Crew. And again, we appreciate you guys for watching. We have 50 people watching right now. We'll be back in the next 10 minutes and for the second half. everybody. We're about to start the second half, and we have three subs for LA Crew. Axel Follini and Leo Dutra got in for Kwesi Weston, Ricardo Kellerman, and Juan Bras. Seems like you have now Caio back on the center back, push Albert on the right back, and Follini and Axel on the midfield with Gonzalo. Leo Dutra as a striker with Paul Moore on the right side and Yanis on the left side. What do you think about those changes, Seth?
Yeah, we knew changes were probably coming. It was a little rough going in the first half. Juan Braz got 45 minutes in. He's coming back from injury. I think it was a good return. He would probably say that he wished it was a little better than it was, but I think it was a very solid return for a center back that we're really going to need moving forward. He's going to be a pivotal player, I think, in the run-in here. Kwesi, I think that's just a sub here to try and change some things up. I think he did a good job, put a shift in the first half. And then the captain, Ricky Kalaman, we've seen him come out after 45 minutes. I think he put in a great shift, but this is one of those situations where you probably need a little more energy, and it'd be better to get some fresh legs in for the second half. But it'll be interesting to see how we set up, how the crew sets up to deal with Brilla's press. Right now, it looks like Brilla is actually sitting back a little more, Pedro, than they have in the past, running their 9 up top and then 3 in the press there, but 2 6s in their press the way they just set up.
Yes, Seth, and I don't see any changes from Brilla right now, unless I'm mistaken. We have Albert on the right side right now, find Leo. Follini with his first touch. Follini trying to find Rafa. Gonzalo was able to keep the ball. Back with Iago. Iago finds Follini again. Follini with a long ball on the left side to Yanis. Yanis on one-on-one. Get inside the box. Finds the cross. Finds Paul Moore. Paul Moore trying to find the pass back. Cleared out by Chung. And that was a good exchange by Louisiana Crew. As Seth mentioned, Mississippi seems like they're going to start sitting in a little bit more. Let LA Crew have the ball and maybe work on their counterattacks. They have some quick players. Quick for counters. They have Chung, they have Smith, and they have Atkinson and Djokovic are able to find quick passes and some for counterattacks. But seems like that's what they come right now with their proposal. And both teams still playing a 4-3-3. Seems like. And Colin with the ball. Colin trying to find Chung on the midfield, cleaned by Albert. Paul was not able to keep the ball. Smith has the ball right now for Brilla. Smith dribbling up. And we got some 2 runs. And that's an offside on Atkinson. Max takes the free kick to Iago. Iago finds Sky on the backside. Giannis on the wide areas. Quick exchange with Halfa. Was almost able to complete it. Halfa was able to keep the ball. Quickly pressed by Mississippi. Now we have Pies with the ball. Great pass. Great find to Atkinson. There's going to be a foul on Pies. Pies was able to find a good pass to Atkinson in the middle and was fouled. Diosa takes the free kick back to Bunkins. Bunkins tries a long ball, finds Smith. Smith with a little bit of space. Good. Kaya tried to block, was unable. Atkinson on the right side. Atkinson finds Pies. Pies back to Duke. Duke trying to find a long ball to Chung. Albert Chung was still able to find it. Gets a shot, and it's going to be a goal kick. That's the first shot from Mississippi Brilla in the second half. This is Leo Dutra's, our Louisiana Crew striker. That's his second game for USL. He played a couple of games for Louisiana Crew Rush on the CPL, and he was able to put 3 goals in for those 2 games. He was able to help on 2 wins over the week. So that's his first time with playing with a little bit more time. The first game he played with was he come in the last 15 minutes. Hold on a second. We have now Djokovic with the ball, try to dribble up the field, and Max was there to get it. But as I was saying, Leo is that's his second game. The first game he got it, it was like 15 minutes, 10 minutes left in the game. We had Little Rock playing their ball, so it was kind of tough game for a debut. And we see now he has 45 minutes. Let's see what he brings to LA Crew.
Yeah, Pedro, I'll be interested to see if he kind of continues the role that Kwesi was playing in the first half, or if he'll stay a little more central with Paul and Giannis manning the wings. A lot of interchanging in the first half. It seems like Leo Dutra is a little more of a centrally based nine who's going to look to get on the ball in those central spaces.
Smith with the ball in the midfield right now. Keeps the ball, finds Diosa on the left side. Diosa backs to Colin on the goalkeeper. Leo tried to press. Golan with the long ball. Axel was able to save it. Now Rafa with the ball. He's going to pass it back to Iago. Iago finds Fulini. Fulini was not able to keep the ball. Pais and Smith press the Fulini, and there's going to be a foul on Pais, number 23. Gonzalo with the ball. Finds Rafa. Rafa switched the ball to Caio. Making Caio run a little bit there. Caio has a little bit of space. Iago plays it with Gonzalo. Little 1-2. Iago drives up the field. Switch the field to Albert. Albert has Chung on him. Back to Iago. Iago back to Caio. Caio with a little bit of space finds Giannis on the left side. Again, Brilla allows LA Cruz defense center backs to play with the ball, but as soon as they find our fullbacks or midfielders, that's when Brilla starts to closing the spaces and making the presses. As soon as LA Cruz trying to find a pass back to the center backs, that's when they make the real press. Now have Max cleaning the ball, finding Axel. Axel flicks it to Paul. Paul was not able to get it, and Leo tries to fight for the ball as well. Fulini was able to save it. Albert was not able to keep it in. It's going to be a throw-in for Mississippi Brilla. Diosa taking the throw-in. Both teams fighting for the ball. It's going to be a foul on Leo, and that's a yellow card. That's the first foul on Leo Dutra, and that's a yellow card for Leo. It's a free kick for Brilla. A little bit after the 50. We got Diosa on the ball. Apologize, that was Wayne. Wayne tried to find Smith. Leo was there to smart to save it. LA Crew players ask for an handball. The ref doesn't see that. Fuller with the ball. Try to be a throw-in for Brilla. Chung on the ball quickly finds Zwain. Chung try to find Atkins across the field. Rafa has a little bit of space. Pass it back to Max. Max finds Iago. Iago not allowing LA Crew to switch the field on defense. Because whenever they switch the field between the defenders, that's when LA Crew is able to find some spaces. And now we have Leo Dutra all the way on the left side. Tried a long ball for Paul Moore. A little bit too strong. And goes back to Colin. Colin finds Zwain. Zwain passes it back to Bell. A little bit of press. Colin with the ball now. Bell finds Djokovic in the midfield, who finds Bunkers in the back line. Bunkers trying to find Dios on the right side. It's going to be a throw-in for LA Crew. We have Rafa for the throw in. Quickly thrown, but trying to find Gonzalo. Gonzalo lose the touch. Now we have Atkins and Smith against Iago. Smith on the right side, a little bit of space. Try to drive up in the box. Blocked by Iago. Still Brilla. Seems like we have Djokovic on the ground there. Hopers on Diosa finds Djokovic on the throw in. Yanis was able to block Djokovic's pass. Rafa trying to find Paul. Paul tried to find Axel in the midfield. Both teams fighting for the ball right now, and both ended up going back on defense with Kyle. Kyle finds Albert on the right side. Albert finds Paul in the midfield with a little bit of space. Now Gonzalo. Gonzalo switched to Rafa. Rafa finds Yanis. Gonzalo finds Paul. Paul tries on the left side, still gets to him. Rafa finds Yanis. Colin finds a long ball to Atkinson. Atkinson with a little bit of space now. Gonzalo coming after him. Full with the block. We're able to keep the ball. A lot of little tough love between both teams there, between players. Gonzalo, it seems like Gonzalo and Atkinson showing a little love to each other. Referee Tyler Mitchell wants to have a little word, Gonzalo. And Pies. Oh, that's a close game, so sometimes the nerves are going to come up. The players are going to show some tough love to each other, and that's part of the game, I believe. What do you think, Seth?
Yeah, and I think the center Tyler Mitchum did a good job there. No point in showing cards right there. Just get the players together, tell them to calm down. There were some fireworks at the last game between these two teams after the final whistle. So good refereeing there. I think you get the players together. It's the game, right? They got to play the game. But what we're seeing on the field right now, Brilla is sitting back. It was kind of evident after the first kick of the ball in the second half that they were sitting back. The press is not quite as intense. It's hard to keep that press up for 90 minutes. Oh, that's a great ball in. The great ball from Giannis in, and it was Paul, it looked like, who got his head on. I'm sorry, it was Axel Agersha. But what the Crew's doing, they're successful, attacks are when they're moving the ball quickly and switching the field. A couple times we've seen attacks break down because the Crew goes back into the pressure where they just came from, and they're not looking for those central spaces as quickly. If they can work through the central space through their midfielders, their 6s, their 6, their 8, or even their center backs, and switch the field quickly, that's where they're seeing joy in this game.
There we go. And that's advantage for on Paul Moore there. We have Jens on the left side. Jens on a one-on-one with Diosa. Good block by Diosa. Good block by Diosa. And Diosa finds Atkinson on the left side. Iago was able to read it. Pass it back to Max. That seemed like a foul on Paul Moore, but the referees let it have an advantage of the game. We have Leo on the right side. Leo pass across the field to Iago. Now Iago with a little bit of space finds Rafa on the left side. Rafa back to Gonzalo. Who's back to Iago. Iago with a short pass to Djokovic. Now have a 2v2. Djokovic with Kyle there. We have Gonzalo in the back. Djokovic is able to find Chung. Fulini on top of him. And that's a 2-0 for Mississippi Brilla. A little short pass from Iago. Djokovic was able to read it. On the counter attack, Djokovic finds Chung on the left side. And that's 2-0 for Brilla.
Yeah, Pedro, the Crew seemed like they've had some control in the game, but a bad turnover on the back line right there leads to a 2v2, and they work it well. Chung and Djokovic work it well. Djokovic um, takes Iago one-on-one. Chung spreads finds some space, and he's got a 1v1 at that point on his favored right foot, and it takes a deflection and gets past Max Hinkie. But really, this is the crew. The crew has to clean this up. If they don't clean it up, it's not going to get better right now. I think Coach Joanne is going to be probably a little disappointed in some of the pace of play. And then the crew's just a little off tonight, it seems. Their touch is a little off, but plenty of time left here. 2-0 lead is still not a mountain to climb, but Brilla doing the job.
Yeah, we're just 15 minutes into the second half, and that seemed like the second goal seemed like a similar play to what happened the first half. Whenever Chung found the crossbar, where our LA Crew defense misses a pass, and Brilla's take advantage of that missed pass and gets a quick counterattack and try to get a chance. This time they were able to put it back in the goal. And that's a throw in for LA Crew now. Half a passing back to Iago. Iago finds Axel, who finds Hafa on the left side. Hafa with the cross, and it's going to be a goal kick for Brilla. And Brilla is going to take their time to take the goal kick. They're going to use it every time they can, which is a smart decision. They have the results right now. They're going to play a long ball. Colin tells his players to go up the field, try to play a long ball. Fula was able to block it. Finds Leo on the right side. Leo with a little bit of space on the right side. Now Leo takes him on the Zwain on the pace. And the referee seems to see a foul on Zwain. Zwain on Leo. Seemed like Zwain pushed Leo there. It's going to be a foul on the right side of the field for LA Crew. Gonzalo is on the ball. Seems like LA Crew is going to have a cross right now. We have our tallest player for LA Crew right now is Leo Diaz, and we have Caio there, who is a tall player as well. But Gonzalo tried on the first post, deflected by Mississippi Brilla. Is going to be a throw-in for LA Crew. Similar to what we saw in the first half, we see Leo now taking the right side, where it was in the first half was Kwesi, and we have Poe as a striker again. Gonzalo tried to keep the ball, and that's Mississippi Brilla was able to block and comes for a counterattack with Smith. Fulini there with Smith and Atkinson. Smith driving up the field. Smith finds Chung on the left side. Good block by Caio. Caio was able to save and clear the ball away from the field. Smith tried to find Zwain on the left side. It's going to be a throw-in for LA Crew. Gonzalo seemed to be very upset with this play right now. He seemed to have some words for our referee, and he didn't seem like he agreed with the referee's decision. Throw-in for LA Crew. Paul with the ball in the midfield now. Brilla tries to clear the ball. Swain is not able to keep the ball in. It's going to be a throw-in for LA Crew. Albert back to Caio. Caio switched the field to Iago. Iago drives it, looking for option, gives it back to Caio. Caio tries to break the lines to Leo. He was not able. Mississippi Brilla was able to read that pass. Try to find a long ball to Chung, and we have Max coming up the field. That's the German school over there. Goalkeeping school right there. We started with Neuer, and it seemed like a lot of the keepers nowadays, that's what they do. They play the sweeper keeper position, where they're always ready for defend, to clear the ball, even to keep the ball on their feet and switch the fields. That's a good play by Max to get away from the field. Now we have Smith dribbling into the box, try to find back to Djokovic. Atkinson was able to keep it, fighting with Gonzalo. Gonzalo tried to find Poe, and Bunkers was able to save. And now Fuller with the ball finds Leo. Leo with space. Leo tried to find Fulini in the midfield. Pies was able to read it. Pies was able to keep the ball. And now Pies on a 2v2 trying to find Smith on the through ball. It's going to be a offside on Mississippi Brilla.
Yeah, it's still too a little relaxed from the Krewe right now. Brilla sitting back and waiting and really jumping passing lanes here. Any time the Krewe looks to switch the field through the midfield, Brilla's jumping lanes and they're getting turnovers off of it, really resulting in good opportunities for them. Again, doing the job. Both goals have come off of similar type plays. The Krewe needs to stay together here, stay connected, and keep working through this. A goal here from the Krewe changes the game, but it does feel like you're going to get a good idea here. Next goal will really pace us here. It's either 3-0 Brilla or the Krewe's back in it. Another foul right there. Coach Joan's not happy about it either. Krewe seeming to get a little frustrated right now with the referee, but they've got to keep their heads, keep working the ball, and just use the ball. Use the ball, move it quicker, and continue to exploit these flanks because that's where the space seems to be.
And here Poe try to get the ball in the midfield, finds Leo. Leo tries a shot. He didn't get it how he liked it to get on the ball. It's going to be a goal kick for Mississippi Brilla. "67 minutes in, and that seems like the game that Brilla wants to have. That seems like the game that actually Brilla likes it at this moment. They're 2-0 up, and they want to spend the time. They want to use the time they have and keep LA Cruz players frustrated. And that's, as Seth mentioned, that's LA Cruz players' job to try to stay on the head on their shoulders and try to maintain the ball and try to create some chances. Now we have half on the left side. Hafa trying to find Gonzalo. Pais was able to block, and now Djokovic on top of the box. Iago with a good block. Now Albert finds Leo. Leo tried to dribble in the midfield as a foul on Leo. Fulina tried to take a quick free kick, but it seems like we have a player down for Mississippi Brilla, and we have our trainers going there to help. Hope it's nothing serious. Again, for those watching the stream, I appreciate that. We have 50 viewers right now. And again, if y'all want to send any message here, we'll try to read it. We'll try to say something here. Please let us know. Just in the chat. We have a chat here. We are able to see it. Seems like Joan's preparing a sub right now. We have Poe Espinosa talking with the fourth official. Seems like he's going to come in. Let's see who he's going for. And what do you think of Poe Espinosa coming in right now, Seth?
Yeah, speed and dribbling ability to play on some of those wings and maybe try to create something here. I think that's what the Crew's lacking a little bit of right now. It's a little static, not a lot of creativity in attack, and it's made things easy on Brilla to read the Crew's game. And we want to take a second to we did see on the chat that some of the viewers are saying that the sound is low. We apologize. It's a technical difficulty that we've been dealing with a little bit this year, so we apologize that the sound is real low.
That's right, Seth. Now we have Gonzalo here with the ball. Finds Iago on defense. Finds Fuller with a little bit of space. The players are giving space to LA Cruz defense, just letting them create the plays and not allowing the ball get to the final third of LA Cruz offense. Gonzalo with space tries a long ball to Axel on the left side. Intercepted by Bunkers. Bunkers finds Diosa, who tries to find a long ball to Atkinson. Seems like we have Junior on the bench too, trying to get a sub. Junior and Poe are waiting to come back in. Junior will have the winger. He usually plays as a winger for LA Crew, and Paul Espinosa has been switching as a midfielder, winger. Both players are very quick, very technical, like to take players on 1v1. And as Seth mentioned, I think that's what LA Crew could make some use of right now and dribble some player, pass some players, and put some confusion on Mississippi Ria's defense. Now have Pies driving up the field, try to find Smith on the center field. Max was able to read it and finds Kyle. Full with some space, try to find Leo. Leo was able to clear the ball, and they also try to read Leo's run and is a throw in for LA Crew. Gonzalo gets the ball, finds Diago on the left side. Rafa with a little bit of space, tries to cross to Poe. Good battle between Poe and Bell. Better for actually the goalie, Colin, who keeps the ball for Mississippi Bria. Colin take his time. Try to find Zwane on the left side. Gonzalo clears the ball out. It's going to be a throw in for Mississippi Bria. 71 minutes in, 72. We just hit the 72-minute mark, and we have Rafa and Iago coming off for Junior and Paul Espinosa. With Rafa coming off, Yanis was quickly dropped to left side, and Junior goes to the left wing position. And for Iago's sub, Albert drops as a center back, and Paul Espinosa goes as a right back for LA Crew. That's the first time we see Paul Espinosa playing on a game as a left back, and he usually comes in as a midfielder or as a winger. But again, a quick player, aggressive, and I'm sure Joan has something on his sleeve for it. Leo with a good ball for Junior on the left side. Junior for a 1v1 against Diosa. Takes him on a 1-1. Try to cross, and it's going to be a corner for LA Crew.
Yeah, Pedro, I think that's what they're going to be looking to see out of Junior Duran coming in. He's got that 1v1 ability. Great player. Been struggling with some fitness, some small injuries this season. But that's what they'll be looking for. You saw it right there, the 1v1 ability on the wing.
That's right. That's what not only Joan, but the players and even Junior expect. That's the stuff he can do. He can do a one-on-one. And Bria got two subs in. Number 4 and number 12 got in for Atkinson. And number 4 is Spalweni. And number 14 is Joan Pereira. They come in for number 11, Atkinson. And I'm still trying to find who was the other player who was subbed. Where now we have a throw in for LA Crew. Yanis on the ball. Yanis finds Fula. Fula passes it back to Yanis. Back to Fula. Fula with a little space was able to turn around. Another good press by Bria. Yanis keeps the ball. Finds back to Iago. To Caio. Caio's open up the field to Leo. Leo tries a cross to Axel and run in the box. Colin was there to read it. Punch it away from the box. Junior was able to keep the ball for LA Crew. Now Jan is on the ball. Back to Albert. Albert switched the field to Caio. Caio to Paul Espinosa. Switch the field to Albert again. Albert a little bit of space to drive up the field. Finds Junior. Junior tries a one-on-one. Has the Osa in front of him. Takes down the line. Tries a cross. It's going to be another corner for LA Crew. So number 12 also came in for Mississippi Bria. Number Emilio Ejeda. So we have Nicholas Atkinson, number 11, and number 17, Javon Smith. Both players had scored goals in the goal scores for Mississippi Bria. And that was a corner on the PK spot. But the referee sees a foul on LA Crew. We have a Mississippi Bria player on the ground right now. Hope it's nothing serious. Can't see what number it is right now. That was Bell on the ground, but he's up now. He's already drinking his water, and it's gonna be a foul for Mississippi Bria. We just hit the 76-minute mark. Colin tells his players to go up the field. It's gonna be a long ball. Colin tries to find number 4, Poweni on the right side. Krewe was able to control the ball back to McTinky. Back to Albert. Albert to Yanis. Yanis was not able to keep the ball. Actually, with a foul at Poweni, he was able to win the ball back. Now Yanis was waiting for somebody to play. Finds Junior on the left side. Cleared by Bunkers. It's going to be a throw-in for LA Crew. Now we have Alfie Conte, number 10, coming in for Paul Moore. Alfie, that's his second game for LA Crew. The 38-year-old Spanish from Barcelona, playing in the Barcelona Academy. Loved by the fans here. He's a great guy and a great player as well. Great striker that we have for LA Crew. Let's see what he brings in as today. Fulini on the left side. Tries across. And it's going to be a throw-in for Mississippi Bria. Dios on the ball. Take a long throw. Both teams fighting for the ball over there. Djokovic was able to keep it. And Gonzalo tried to get it back. It's going to be a throw-in for Mississippi. The referee seemed to have some words for Bria's bench. Yanni saved the ball, finds Kai on the middle of the field. Kai with Paul on the right side. Paul Espinosa. Back to Kyle. Kyle finds Albert. Albert back to Kyle. Now Paul on the right side of the field. Looking for some teammates. Finds Leo. Leo finds Albert with a little bit of space in the midfield. Albert drives up the field. That's where Mississippi Ridge try to close the spaces. Leo with the ball now. Back to Fula. Fula opens up to Spinoza. Espinosa back to Yanis. Yanis finds Kyle. Kyle tries a long ball on the left side to Junior. Junior one-on-one with Yosa. Yosa clear is going to be a throw-in for LA Crew. And now Mississippi Bria seems to have parked the bus. They have all 11 players behind the 20-yard line, just waiting for letting LA Crew play the ball. They have the results with them right now. They're just letting LA Crew play with the ball and waiting for the LA Crew's mistake to try to get a counterattack. Kai on the ball. Fights Leo on the right side. Leo finds Alfie on the midfield. Good touch by Alfie trying to find Axel. And it's going to be a corner for Mississippi Bria. We're just about to hit the 80-minute mark. Gonzalo on the corner kick on the farther right side. Gonzalo with the cross on the PK spot. Colin comes out to punch off the box. Still Bria with the ball. Pies was able to keep it to save it. And now Bria finds the ball on the right side to Poweni. Poweni's fighting with Albert. And it's going to be a foul on LA Crew. Yellow card for Albert. Bria taking in time to take the free kick. Pai switched the field to Djokovic with a little bit of space there. Djokovic drives this up this field to number 12, Emilio. Emilio finds Chung on the left side. Chung back finds it back to Duke. Duke finds Bunkers with Bell now. Bell dribbles up. Leo finds Zwane on the left side. Zwane trying to find Djokovic. Kyle blocks it. And now Paul Espinosa was able to keep it. Gonzalo on the ball right now. Albert. Yanis. Yanis back to Albert. Albert opens up to Paul Espinosa on the right side. Espinosa with a long ball to Axel. Axel finding with Bell to keep the possession. Bell clears it up. Paul was able to keep the ball in and finds Kyle. Kyle to Fula. Fula to try to find Leo. Zwane with the header to Colin. And Mississippi Brilla, we're going to use that time. Ball with Zwane right now, driving up the field. Djokovic was not able to keep the ball, and Kyle has the ball right now. Finds Albert. Yanis to Alfie. Alfie with the through ball to Junior. Junior on the run now against Bunkers. Junior taking one-on-one. Diosa was able to come back. It's a good block by Diosa. Diosa finds Chung in the midfield. Little fight there. Gonzalo almost saved it. Now Yanis and Paweni fighting for the ball. And it's a foul on LA Crew. Max quickly to get the ball and take the free kick. Kai on the ball. Kai finds Leo. Leo drives up the field, dribble past two players. He's trying to find Junior on the left side. Quickly blocked by Mississippi. Mississippi with a quickly pass to number 12, Amelia, on the left side. Kyle was there to block the pass. Axel to Gonzalo. Gonzalo to Alfie. Junior. And Junior is found in the midfield by Pies. Yanis on the ball, finds Axel. Back to Gonzalo. Gonzalo on the left side, try to find Fulini. A little bit too short. Now Djokovic on the ball. Max get the ball, finds Axel. Axel with the long ball to Alfie, a little bit too long. Colin's going to use his time to save a little bit, get a little bit more seconds. Colin to Swain on the left side. Colin to Chung. Chung to Emilio. Swain with the 1-2 with Emilio. And Emilio went a one-on-one with Max, and that's 3-0 for Brilla. Quick 1-2s between Emilio and Chung on the left, and Swain on the left side. Left Emilio one-on-one with the keeper. Emilio is smart, was able to chip the Max, and it's 3-0 for Brilla now, 85th minute. Now Brilla has two more subs to come in. Number 14, João Pereira didn't come in earlier. He's coming in now. And number 9, Vinicius Silva is coming in as well for Brilla. Not sure, who's coming off for Brilla. Seems like Chung and Djokovic are coming off for Brilla.
Pedro, just take a second to give props where they're due. Djokovic and Chung both had really nice games for Mississippi Bria. Chung ended up with a goal and Djokovic with an assist, but more than that, they controlled a lot of the midfield for large portions of the game. I think they did a good job, and they deserve their flowers after this game.
Oh, that's right. They were able to put LA Crew under pressure, gave them a hard time, and like you said, Djokovic had an assist and Chung with a goal, but that's more than the stats. They were able to make the game harder for LA Crew today. Junior on the left side with the ball finds Giannis. Giannis finds Fula. Fula to Leo on the right side. Leo finds Fula again. Gonzalo tries a shot over the goal. Fulini wanted a foul there. Referee didn't think so. Colin with another distribution to Swain on the left side. Paul tried to make a press over there. Kyle blocks the pass. But Mississippi still keeps the ball. Seems like the ball went out on that pass from Mississippi. It's going to be a throw in for LA Crew. Albert on the ball. Giannis. Giannis with a good pass, passing two players. Was not able to pass Diosa. Gonzalo keeps the ball for LA Crew. Alfie finds Kyle. Kyle to Gonzalo. Gonzalo fights Albert. Albert to Kyle. Gonzalo. Back to Kyle. Albert on the left side. Albert tries to find Junior. Good read by Mississippi Bria, and that's another counterattack for Bria. 2v1 now. Number 23, Pies on the ball. 1-on-1 with Max, and that's 4-0 for Bria. Pies on the goal. That's an assist from number 12, Emilio. Emilio is making a great game as well. Coming in the second half, makes a goal and an assist. And that's 4-0 for Bria with 88th minute mark. That was the proposal from Bria the second half. They sit in on their defense, wait for a little mistake from LA Crew, and they use the counterattacks to score. They were able to score two on the second half. Full on the ball to Paul. Paul back to Kyle. Kyle finds Axel. To Giannis. Albert. Kyle. Fula. Paul Espinosa. Fula. Finds Albert. Albert switched the field to Leo. Swain was able to read it. Paul Espinosa maintains the ball for LA Crew. That's a foul on Paul. Seems like Leo is on the ball. Leo with the cross finds Alfie, but the referee did not allow that ball to be played. Referee wanted the referee kick on the whistle, but nevertheless, it was still a good cross from Leo and a good header by Alfie. Still Leo on the ball. strong shot on the first post, waiting for some players, LA Crew players, to make a run. And Colin won the ball right now. Colin to Swain. Probably that was Bell. Back to Colin. Colin to Pawani. Pawani was able to flick it, but Albert is there to read it. Back to Max. Max to Kyle. Finds Gonzalo. Inflated with a little bit of space. Not space at all, actually. All Brilla players ready to press. Albert clears the ball, and Junior is there on the one-on-one with Diosa, and that's an offside for LA Crew. And that's game. 8:52 right now, 90 minutes played, and it's 4-0 for Mississippi Brilla. With this game, now both teams playing the eighth match. Brilla jumps to the third position with 8 points. Apologize. They jump to the third position with 8 points, and Louisiana Crew sits in the second position with 14. Now the next game for LA Crew is going to be on 26. So that's next Wednesday at Hattiesburg. LA Crew and Hattiesburg have played 2 games this season already on the Mid-South Conference. Two wins for LA Crew, and let's see if LA Crew can bounce back from this game today. Seth, any comments?
Yeah, Pedro, they just have to be able to flush this game. I mean, these happen. You play long enough, you run into these types of games. Brilla came out, again, we've said this a couple of times, you have to tip the cap. They came out with an intense, energetic press in the first half, got the lead, and were able to sit on it in the second half. They were able to pack it in. They looked dangerous each time they broke out. But the Crew knows what they need to do. Coach Joanne will be able to figure this out. They do need to. This is the last home game. They'll be on visitor turf for the rest of the season. So they got to flush it quick and figure things out. Go back to the drawing board, and it's a quick turnaround. It's a quick turnaround to Wednesday. That can be an opportunity to get the taste out of your mouth. Or it can be an opportunity to snowball. But I think Coach Joanne and the boys will figure it out by then, and we'll see a different type of result on Wednesday.
Again, everybody watching us from home, we appreciate that. We appreciate you guys' comments. We appreciate everybody watching. We have 50 viewers, guys, staying with us for the whole season, the home games, and let's up the Crew.